Hello and welcome to the Scum and Villainy Report. So today we're doing a bit of a deep dive. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Today's topic, California, the Golden State. If it were a country, its $4 trillion economy would make it the fifth largest in the world, bigger than India, and just behind Japan. It's home to tech giants, the heart of the entertainment industry, and some of the most productive farmland on the planet. Sounds like paradise, right? But lately, the shine has started to come off the Golden State. Companies are leaving. Workers are leaving. And California, despite its wealth, is facing a $73 billion budget deficit. So what's going on here? How did California go from a $100 billion surplus to what some are calling a fiscal nightmare? Let's break it down. First, let's give credit where credit's due. California is an economic powerhouse. Its workers are some of the most productive in the world, generating a GDP per capita of $104,000. That's higher than almost any country on earth. It's the birthplace of Silicon Valley and Hollywood, and it grows more than half of America's fruits, vegetables, and nuts. But all that success hides some serious cracks in the foundation. In recent years, over 200 companies have packed up and left California, including Tesla, Chevron, and Charles Schwab. Elon Musk famously moved Tesla's headquarters to Texas, citing high taxes, overregulation, and what he called unreasonable new laws. He's not alone. Research shows this trend started years ago and has only accelerated since the pandemic. Another critical issue that's driving people out of California is crime. Over the years, the state has adopted policies of decarceration, depolicing, and deprosecution. These progressive reforms have led to increased crime rates, making residents feel less safe in their neighborhoods. But it doesn't stop there. California also grapples with challenges tied to illegal immigration. With one of the highest undocumented populations in the country, the state spends billions on public services, from healthcare to education, for those living in the state illegally. While some see this as a reflection of California's humanitarian values, others argue that the costs are unsustainable and come at the expense of citizens already struggling with housing, crime, and unemployment. California's open-handed approach to immigration has made it a sanctuary for many, but the costs have become a flashpoint in the state's already strained budget and public services. There are three big issues at play here: housing, regulation, and taxes. First, the housing crisis. California has some of the least affordable housing in the US. In places like Palo Alto or San Francisco, home prices are 12 to 25 times the median income. Compare that to a national average of just 5.6. Why? Strict regulations and NIMBYism make it nearly impossible to build new homes. Second, overregulation. California is the most regulated state in the US, with over 419,000 restrictions on the books. Small businesses especially struggle to keep up, making it easier for them to relocate to less burdensome states like Texas or Florida. And then there's taxes. California's income tax is the highest in the nation, topping out at 13.3% for millionaires. Add in the highest gas tax in the country, and you've got a recipe for frustration. Even high-income Californians are saying, enough is enough. So what's the end result? States like Texas and Florida are booming, with companies and workers flocking to their lower taxes and affordable housing. California, meanwhile, has seen its unemployment rate rise to 5.3%, the highest in the nation. And half of America's homeless population now resides in the Golden State. The recent tech layoffs have only made things worse. When tech workers stop spending, Local economies suffer. Restaurants, shops, and service workers all take a hit. And then there's California's unstable budget. 2 years ago, the state had a $100 billion surplus. Today, it faces a $73 billion deficit. Why? California relies heavily on income taxes from its wealthiest residents. When the economy booms, tax revenues spike. But during downturns, they dry up. It's a roller coaster, and right now, the ride is going downhill fast. But California has faced challenges before, from the dot-com bust to the Great Recession. It's always managed to bounce back, thanks to its innovation and resilience. But this time, the problems are deeply interconnected. Fixing the housing crisis, simplifying regulations, and stabilizing the tax system are all essential if California wants to remain competitive. So what do you think? Is the Golden State's shine gone forever? Or can California reinvent itself once again? The answer might depend on whether it's willing to learn from the states that are attracting its talent and businesses. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Can California fix its problems? Or are we witnessing the decline of an icon? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights.